Hello? It's none other than Quentin Weather Fashion Dog here with another live for you. Happy Monday. Happy. Is today the last day of Pride Month? Let's see. Do we got 31 days in June or 30? I don't even remember, child. Let's see. Regardless, we still in Pride. Happy Pride before it's gone. We're just gonna get into it, honey. We got a few things. It's a few things that we could talk about on today. But in case you can't read or you don't recognize his picture, we talking about this bitch behind me tonight. Okay? Good evening, Half Pen. Yes, good evening, housemates. Oh, I love that house with the HU. Yes, with the AU. We love that. Welcome to the house, honey. If you are a part of, if you are one of my subscribers, will I say fan base? I'm not going to say fan base. I'm going to just say if you are one of my subscribers and you're a part of my community, we are called the Warehouse over here, honey, because I am Quentin Ware. But we are going to talk about Mr. Nelly. If you are not abreast to what has been going on, Nelly, Soldier Boy, Snoop Dogg, and some old basic bitches went and performed. I want to say it was at the Bitcoin inauguration party. It was somebody else hosting an inauguration party. It was not the official one for Trump. Nonetheless, ooh, now I'm on here burping. Nonetheless, we ain't got time. I'm stepping into God's house for this Bible study. Yes, honey, let's get into this Bible study. Now, let me see, because last time I used the scripture. Let's see if it's a scripture I can use before we get into the message, because we got to use a scripture. Oh, you know what? I don't think I'm gonna use the actual scripture from the Bible. I think I'm gonna use one. Let's see, is this from the Bible? Okay. So what I'm going to use tonight is not an actual scripture, but it is a proverb. It's common, yet the girls have heard it before. I say it all the time. But tonight, the lesson for Bible study is what is good for the goose is good for the gander, honey. Yes. And if you don't know it, for the slow girls in the back, that means if it's good for the one person, it's good for all of us. Okay. Or if you demand these things, then we all want it, because you ain't no better than us. Correct? Okay. So before we're gonna talk about lots of things tonight, because Nelly to me is a low down dirty monkey with a wig on. I know some of the people watching at home, and I don't want nobody to be offended by what I'm saying. This is my take. But I know it's people watching at home that was probably excited when Ashanti and Nelly got back together. I was not one of them. I actually was mad because you let that man play in your face for all them years. And then now when he old, now y'all want to get back together. Oh, he wouldn't have been no man of mine. Even when they got married, wasn't they marriage in secret? Oh, wouldn't have been no man of mine. But you know, some of us, it don't take much. Some of us are easily excited. I am not one of them girls. Okay. I want to show this clip just so we can all refresh our memory on what we're talking about. And then I'm going to catch y'all up on what's currently happening with Mr. Nelly and Ashanti. Let me share my screen. Happy Monday, everybody. Hopefully, I shouldn't have any problems with this. I'm not just going to play it straight through. I'm going to go through this clip, but hopefully, I don't have any problems with me showing this.
I'm John Alba. Over the weekend, several of hip-hop's most noteworthy rappers, including Snoop Dogg, Nelly, and Rick Ross, will perform at one of President-elect Donald Trump's inaugural balls. Of course, this decision was met would also pose a question to Trump's critics, who suggest he's a white supremacist. I would ask them to show me where he's a white supremacist. Now, in addition to many social media users who would ridicule Nelly for choosing to perform, D.L. Hughley would take to social media to specifically respond to Nelly's own defense. On Instagram, he would go on to write, "Wow, that's what we doing? Trump propping up white supremacy isn't just in his past, Nelly. It's who he still is today." This man called Daniel Penny a hero. He still stands behind his opinion of the exonerated five, Haitian people eating the dog.
And now we talking about Nelly, but we could get into this bitch too. And look at what this bitch said. This was for Trump's first presidency. See how the girls let the devil make a fool out of them? Listen to this.
Media user, A Girl Has No President, where he would reshare a 2017 clip from Snoop Dogg's own social media, where he asked what black artists will perform at Donald Trump's first inauguration. Snoop then proceeds to roast a potential black artist by calling them all Uncle Toms.
So ain't nobody gonna perform for Donald Trump, huh? Which one of you jigaboo ass niggas gonna be the first one to do it? I'm waiting. I'm gonna roast the fuck one of you Uncle Tom ass niggas for doing it. Which one of you niggas gonna do it first? I was the one that performs for himself.
Of Greece promising these artists, and it's not
okay. So that was Nelly and Snoop Dogg's response. I want to say Soldier Boy had a response too. He basically was like, "Y'all want to talk shit because I performed for them, but I was getting this money." Okay. Now, I want to read something. Let me see if I can share it with y'all on Instagram. Hold, please. So y'all can read it as well. And please, people in the chat, whether you agree or disagree with me, I would love to hear y'all thoughts. Honey, I have been throwing so many famous people in the garbage the past few years. Nelly is in the garbage. And he wasn't ever nobody that I was pressed about anyway. Nelly makes me think of when I was in elementary school. Like, girl, Nelly ain't been popping in so many years. I don't even know why we had to talk about this man. But hold, please, I want y'all to hear this response because this took me out. Okay. I'm gonna put it up on IG. How do I go to my save stuff? Oh, here we go. Yes, honey. Yes, get into it. This is from Hollywood Unlocked. I think Nelly put this on his Instagram. So y'all could, he might have took it down now, but this was on his Instagram. I'm not gonna read all of this because it's too much and it's stupid anyway, but I am gonna read some of it. He starts off by saying, "I'll put whatever up me and Snoop Dogg more in the community and have been doing for over 20 plus years against any of you that are just on here talking trash and have no stats to back up what you mean to the community. From the black families we employ to the black children that we help every day and all year through our non-for-profits, whether we're sending kids on to schools on scholarships to HBCU or helping young black boys in the LA Gang Central with his junior football programs, which many players have went on to go to the NFL and live their dreams." I just want to add, Nelly's grammar and punctuation is horrible. This is just all one long run-on sentence. So if I'm pausing, it's because I'm trying to make sense of it. Because reading it, you know, when niggas be mad and don't even care anything about they typos, or if we can actually read it, he clearly was upset, honey, because a lot of it is not making sense. This is the same Nelly that has the tip drill video. Yes, doing stuff for the community. Let's go back. Um, went on to be in the NFL and live their dreams. And on top of that, we are black men married to beautiful black women with black children. Should be inspiring to most, but some of y'all have a problem with the prosecutor who has probably locked up more black men than we've helped women of color with the, like, this not even making sense. Women of color with the white husband and white kids did not win the election. Again, I reiterate, I'm surprised he even knows that word. Again, I reiterate, I did not campaign for anyone. I did not tell people who to vote for. I respect and love our country from top to bottom, good or bad. Now, okay, I just wanted to stop right here because he just said he didn't tell anybody who to vote for. So why you then add this piece? Nothing to do with race, but if you want to make it about race, then let's go. I find it very interesting that so many of you would dump on two black men that's married to black women and that have with a VE that have black children because the woman of color with the white husband and white kids did not win. That's what he finished that off saying. He wanted to really drive home that him, Snoop Dogg, Soldier Boy, all of them, they black. So everybody at home remember that. They black. Because I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but they black. Okay. Now, because he wanted to keep bringing this up, I thought, now I know Nelly wasn't with Ashanti all this time. And I didn't even know that Nelly and Ashanti were together. When I was younger, I did not know that Nelly and Ashanti were dating until Ashanti came out with that song Good Good and did the video, and Nelly was in the video. That's when I figured out that they were dating. And I'm pretty sure they probably had been dating longer than that, but they didn't want to be, I guess they didn't want to claim each other or something. I don't know. Nelly's whole career has always gave me everybody who shows up to class gets an A. Shaking my head. His run-on sentence is a testament to the former. I agree. Hold on. I want to say Good Good came out in 2010. Oh, 2008. Okay. So I didn't know nothing about they was together until 2008. Both of them had a long time, but they were separated from each other. So just me being me, I said, I want to see what some of Nelly's other girlfriends look like. Yes, during that era, exactly. And I know he has another child that's not with Ashanti. I think he has one biological child that's not with Ashanti. I didn't look up what that child looked like, but I looked up what one of his ex-girlfriends looked like because he wanted to keep emphasizing black and the woman of color, and he's calling Kamala a woman of color because she's mixed. But last time I checked, all the people sitting at home, I'm sure Nelly got lots of friends with mixed kids. Don't they call their mixed kids black? I didn't know that we stopped calling the mixed kids. They people of color now. I didn't know that. He has two adult children and his sister's two kids. Okay, that's what I saw. But I've never seen his children, so I don't know what his children look like. I don't know who he had those children with. But I do know that he dated Miss Chantel Jackson. And when I'm looking at Chantel Jackson, she don't look like me. She look like a person of color. It's giving swirly. And then Of course, because I'm me, I use the Googler and I typed in ethnicity, and I believe it says her mother is some kind of Latin. So, just using Nelly's school of thought, wouldn't your ex-girlfriend be a person of color too? Cause she ain't all black. But you laid down with her, you ain't had no problem dating her. I was just so baffled that on today, when we talking about a black man and his actions, then he want to talk about who not married to somebody black. But if we sit down and look at all the rappers, ain't none of them. And definitely don't have kids by black women. So what we talking about? That it ain't cute to me. I want to bring up another point. I don't want to get. I want to show something else, but I don't want for my video to be taken down. Hold on. Let's see if I can show a little clip. Let's go back to Insta. And thank you everyone for joining. Please subscribe if you're not subscribed to the channel. We're just doing a little Bible study, honey. And the thing, the message of tonight is what's good for the goose is good for the gander. I wish I could have this. I wish I could have that graphic. Oh, here we go. Bloop. Did it add it? There we go. Yes, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. Yes. Okay. Now, I'm sure some of you know that Ashanti and Nelly currently have a tacky reality show that's airing on Peacock, which I will not be watching, but they have a reality show. And I think they're currently on a press tour for the reality show. I think this is really why Nelly is addressing this stuff again, because they're back doing the press tour. I'm assuming that's why it's back in the news. So I've seen some clips from the show, and it comes up in the show. And then my Bravo girl, some of us were talking about it, and we see clips on the show, and Nelly is talking about it with Ashanti and her mama. Ashanti mama is not here for it, as she shouldn't be. I, I know you have your stance, but the show is cute. Okay, that's cute. If y'all want to watch it stunning, I'm not watching it. I'm not watching it. I don't care nothing. And aside from this Trump stuff, I'm not here for their relationship. So that's not why I'm not watching it. It's just not cute to me. I don't. She could have waited and did better. I don't know. I'm not here for it. And to each his own, but I'm not. When I first heard she was back with him, I literally was mad. Cause this just giving you played in her face, and you still playing in her face. So you see the clip, Ashanti mama mad. Ashanti is not a fan of it either, but Ashanti says out of her mouth, I don't get into the politics stuff. And she don't really want to say how she feels about it. I'm also not here for that. Some of my friends told me that people are online coming for Ashanti and their children. Though that is not okay. I don't care that much. And I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you why. My sister, who is Beyonce Giselle Knowles Carter, you may not know this watching at home, but that's my sister. My sister has 3 children. And y'all have had no problem talking about any of her kids. And she ain't even did nothing. There was no reason She didn't do anything to us. She didn't do anything to like the general public to make them mad. Y'all just so jealous of Beyonce and hate that her life ain't raggedy like most of y'all watching at home. No shade to anybody, but that's the truth. See, the girls couldn't wait to dog out her little girl because her hair was natural. Y'all, and if she was gonna look like her father. The way people I've never in my life seen people just take so much, be so amused and so entertained about talking about children. I've never in my life. That was the craziest shit I ever seen in my life. And to the point that when you see it, not even, and the people still say that Beyonce ain't even had the girl. So y'all talk about her paternity, her reproductive organs, all of that. And don't nobody give a fuck. Most people think the shit is funny. Okay? So we're going to keep it going. Just wait, Tim. I'm about to get there. So fast forward to now, we have people commenting on Beyonce's twins because people just swear up and down that they're on the spectrum. And whether they are or not, what's next? If you find out that they are on the spectrum, what's next? Then what? Because you don't care. It's not out of concern. It's about people wanting to knock Beyonce down the peg. So we're going to get at these kids. So I said to my friends, I don't care that much that people talking about Ashanti nor her child. I don't. Because this your husband. And we are all grown. And if you watching at home and you married to somebody that get different politics than you, that's your business. I'm not married. I'm not dating a bitch that if you vote Republican, I'm not dating you. Point blank, period. I don't care what your tax bracket is. I'm not doing it. I was raised that Republican is always synonymous with white people and racism. And look at what's happening today. Y'all be wanting to I guess it's the cognitive dissonance. I don't know what it is. I don't know if because y'all bitches don't read books. I don't know if it's because people don't know history. I just don't know what does it take for people to stop and be like, oh, what this person doing reminded me of this other person did in history, and I don't think this is good. Y'all got to stop. Meanwhile, the girls eating up their words because Blue Ivy looking like her beautiful mother, simply stunning. They are, but they wanted her to look like her daddy so bad, but she's stunning, and all her kids gonna be stunning. But I just want to say, I don't give a fuck that Nelly, Ashanti, or their child is being talked about or getting backlash. We are talking about politics. Women in America cannot get an abortion today, from my understanding. And Ashanti keep having these kids. So I'm gonna give y'all a scenario because y'all think that this stuff makes sense. That don't make sense. And this to all the women watching at home. You don't need to be around, you don't need to be with a man who is voting against your rights. That is crazy. That's like me being a gay person, but I'm dating somebody who voted against gay marriage. That don't make sense. So Ashanti and Hey Ren, didn't Ashanti just had 2 kids back to back? Now, Nelly didn't say who he voted for, but off of his statement and his response, it sounds like you voted for Trump while you married to a lady. Now, your woman just had 2 kids. What if Ashanti had an ectopic pregnancy, like people have all the time? What if she had an ectopic pregnancy and they told her you either need to abort this baby or terminate this pregnancy or you gonna die? What then? What then for the ladies watching at home? Does that make sense? That don't make sense. It just literally doesn't. Quinta, you got to remember the girls didn't watch Reading Rainbow growing up. The girls in their 30s with Junie B. Jones reading levels. I just think at a point we have to stop. We have to look at history. And y'all can't keep letting the same stupid things happen over and over and expecting a different result. And also, I want to add this. When Ashanti and this man divorced in a couple years, I also don't want to hear this, and we're not gonna be crying about it. We're not doing none of that. Cause she knew he was stupid years ago, but you wanted to circle the block. So we're not doing that. Or I'm not. Y'all can. I'm not doing it. And I'm gonna add another piece. Wait, hold on. There's a few things I'm gonna talk about. Well, we got time, honey. I'm not rushing. I'm gonna take my time. Cause I don't know. I just don't know. And y'all always want to say, what about the kids? What about the kids? So we're gonna get into the kids, okay? Because the people are always worried about the kids. We're gonna get into the kids. Let's talk about the children. Or should I show? Because they had a video for this too. Let me just show you girls the video. I just want to show another black rapper who supported Donald Trump. And then I want to examine some things in their life. Okay? So I'm about to share my screen again. This another bitch who when they song come on, y'all gonna lean with it and rock with it like he not a Trump supporter, and y'all need to stop. It's an old saying that if you don't stand for something, you will fall for nothing. And y'all can't even not watch or listen to the people music. So again, if you can't stand for something, you will fall for nothing, bitch. Oh, thank God that our ancestors had more discipline than we do today. Because honey, we would have never did the civil rights movement the way y'all act today. It would have never happened. But let's listen to this fool.
They love you for all of these reasons, and then you say, I fuck with Trump. And then it's like, oh, we hate that about him. And it's like, but if you love every other decision I made, why wouldn't you give me the benefit of the doubt for this decision? Even
but I ain't looking for this.
No, I'm just saying that's how I look at it though. But that's how I look at it, because it's like you could look like if you love 9 things out about a person, but you don't like one.
Let me help you out.
Okay.
Right, for you.
Go ahead.
For the cameras.
Go ahead.
When I think about why you should accept me, I gave you the power of how I should feel. Bro, that's like you ask my blood type. It's AB. Why is it AB? Why ain't it nigga? That's what it is. It's over. I'm not about to. I can't go at it with a person that don't see the understanding. It's just an argument. And then now it's me persuading you and conforming you to think like me.
And you're never gonna think like me because
I want to do that. King, this is just where I stand. I'm black, bro. I'm black Negro.
I want to go back to it.
Nigga, that's what it is. Bro.
Go ahead.
When I think about why you should accept me, I gave you the power of how I should feel. Bro, that's like you ask my blood type. It's AB.
And this is why, and again, anybody watching this live at home, don't be offended, because I'm not saying if you didn't go to college that you stupid, but some people that didn't go to college are stupid. Child, I'm scared of her too. What he just said didn't even make sense. You don't have any control over your blood type. Does anybody watching my live, did you choose your blood type? Did you go to the store and choose it? You don't choose your blood type. So that didn't make sense. You choose who you vote for. And yes, to the man who said that initial question, yes, we can stop liking someone because we find out that their morals and values go against ours. And I think maybe because I'm a part of the LGBTQ plus community, this is easier for me to understand. I do think sometimes straight people kind of have a privilege and they don't get it because most things in life are set up for you with whatever your color is. It just is. So I think that's why sometimes it don't register to y'all. But if I'm around somebody and they could be cool and we could both love Beyonce and they could see my Batman tattoo and we have a kiki over Batman and all this stuff. And the moment I find out they as a Trump supporter or the moment I find out they homophobic or whatever, that's done. It's just done. And I don't know what what is so hard to wrap your head around that? Being a woman, if I'm a woman and I'm around somebody who talking against what I think about women, shouldn't that just be the end of it? But the way people in society would just keep trying to, we got to drag. No, leave these dead weight bitches where they at. It's literally called having discernment. Yes. And I also think maybe because I grew up in like real steeped up in it speak to your character. Cause no, no. If I go out and this another nuance the girls don't get. Cause to go back to what Nelly was talking about with the white piece, it is very rich for black men to speak on anybody dating or marrying outside their race. When if you look at most black men as a whole, if you look at media, we literally hear black men say out their mouth they don't date black women, and Nelly friends with her. So it's just it's funny. It's funny. And I want to play a clip of this video. This lady, and I don't know this lady, but this lady was commenting on what I'm commenting on. And even just how casual she was like, oh, well, I think this is probably how most people, the general public feels about these things, and it needs to stop. And I also want to say, Waka Flocka, this a Trump supporter, right? Doesn't Waka Flocka have a lesbian daughter that he also does not support? I'm pretty sure either a lesbian daughter or a trans daughter. Y'all tell me at home, cause I could be mistaken. I could have swore Waka Flocka had a child that was gay or trans or something, and he don't. The old girlfriend daughter. Oh, okay. Um, and that clicked and registered to me in my head because I think sometimes people want to act like these things don't go together. All of these things go together. So the man that's a Trump supporter is also homophobic. Oh, who's surprised? And I wanted to bring this up because just like Nelly just like Nelly is supporting Trump, Ashanti, you just had 2 kids with this man. And I don't know. I think did they have 2 boys? I think they had 2 boys. So what happens when your kids get older and you find out one of your kids part of the community? Do you think this the man that's gonna be supportive to your children? It don't sound like it. But maybe you one of the mamas that you won't be supportive either. But this wouldn't be no bitch I was having a child with, period. And I think to people at home that can have children. Oh, gotcha. It's one of them because I remember it being a thing. But I don't think people think about this too. But people at home, if you can have children, whether you agree with it or not, you can't control what your child gonna grow up as. So knowing that, I would rather have a child with someone who is accepting and can, like compromise and work on things than somebody walking around saying faggot. Because when your child turn out to be one, then what? That ain't gonna be cute. It ain't. And not to put my business out there, but as someone who doesn't talk to their father because they called me derogatory names, that's not cute. Okay. But people can vote for who they want to vote for. Okay. Keep letting them vote for who they want to vote for. I'm going to show another video. All the stuff go together, people. Y'all, at some point, y'all going to pick it up. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. If a man is a misogynist, he probably homophobic too. If a man homophobic, he probably misogynist. Like all the problematic things usually go hand in hand. Where's the video I was watching earlier? Oh, it's this one. I want y'all to listen to this lady. Even this lady's commentary talking about it, it just made me sad. I want more women at home watching to be like me. You're not coming in my bed and you voting against me. That's just not happening. I saw some articles just now saying that Waka Flocka was facing criticism for supporting his queer daughter after his. Okay, yeah, after a while he did, but he didn't start off supporting her. I think people had to get in his ass. This been a thing for a while. But yes, that sounds about right. Mm-mm. Okay, I want y'all to hear the rest of this lady's commentary. And also peep how the lady sound. Is oh wait. I'm sorry. I stopped sharing it on accident. Hold on. Y'all about to hear her now.
But for her to just, you can look on her face and see that she really was disappointed. But what I love so much about this particular episode is that that's what partnership is. That's what marriage is. Sometimes, like you and your partner, y'all don't agree. Sometimes y'all don't have the same values, but you love each other and you figure it out. I really wanted to know, like, how did Ashanti feel about Nelly?
Now, to the people watching at home, maybe that's how y'all feel about relationships. I didn't know that that's what you do. I want to play that back. Hey, Monet, you tell me if this how you feel. I didn't know that this what the people do. Because if this what you got to do to be married, then I'm okay. Because I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. I'm about to run it back.
Marriage is. See that she really was disappointed. But what I love so much about this particular episode is that that's what partnership is. That's what marriage is. Sometimes, like you and your partner, y'all don't agree. Sometimes y'all don't have the same values, but you love each other and you figure it out. I really wanted to know, like, how did Ashanti feel about Nelly performing at Trump's inauguration in 2024? I wanted to know. And look at her face. It says it all. Like, words don't, we ain't even gotta talk about it. That's how I feel. But yes, guys, and I'm like, oh, how's that gonna work? But I think it does work for them because Ashanti is just as busy.
And I think this lady, I'm not watching the show, so y'all tell me if this is correct. I think the lady also said something about Ashanti complaining that like at night when the baby crying, Nelly don't get up to help her with the baby. But this who you wanted to wait to have your kids with. Wouldn't been no man to man. Girl, y'all got to do better. The the expectation for black men is below sea level, and it got to at least get back to the ground. It ain't even on the ground yet, and y'all got to do better. Cause no man, the man gonna vote against your rights, and then once you had the baby, ain't even gonna help you with it. Oh, okay. I also wanted to bring up. I want to ask everybody watching a question. I got a question. I got a question. I got a question. I got a question for you. You already know the answer. I got a question. Let's He too busy hanging out at the casino, allegedly. And this who you waited all these years to get back with and have some kids. Girl, she would have been better off being like the other girl, being like Naomi and Tyra and getting a damn surrogate. Girl, just pay for the baby like the rest of the girls. Cause they ain't about to last. I get them 4 years tops. We could bet money. These bitches not gonna last. And I'm not saying I'm looking for their downfall, but girl, it don't sound right now. This ain't gonna last. But let's get into our sister, Chrisette Michelle. Because the girls always can find a way to give the men all this grace. I mean, I don't know what black men get. Some of the men, I don't know what they have to do to get people to not like them. They can rape the people. They can beat them, shoot them. I mean, I don't know what it takes for y'all to not fall on the knife, on the sword for these niggas. But y'all don't do it for the ladies. So let's get into Miss Chrisette Michelle. Listen up. Because the girls didn't and don't give a fuck about Chrisette Michelle.
A new song called Strong Black Woman. And she just talked about what she's been going through during this whole time since she performed at Trump's inauguration. She says the black community dropped her like crazy. She said, if social media wanted to pull me down, I guess they succeeded as it pertains to Capitol and Caroline Records. I completed an entire album and my label decides to walk away from me. Capitol Records, I was quiet for a few days. I go into the studio and literally poured out my heart and soul, and the label decides to walk away from me. So not only did the whole black community drop her, so did her record label.
Eeks.
Right. She said, I went from someone being revered and loved to facing putting out an album in the worst climate of my musical career. Then she put suicidal thoughts.
And thank you, Monet. I got intel. Nelly sleeps through the baby. Let me read it. Nelly sleep through the baby crying and he not changing diapers. Stunning. Wait. Huh? I don't want to show this clip because I don't want Peacock to take my shit down. Nelly said on the show, until he can say out his mouth, I'm hungry, I don't have nothing for him. I guess. But let's go back to Chrisette Michelle.
People ask how I'm so positive after all I've been through. Off in the blow, I promise you, I felt him cover me like a blanket. My trainer didn't know.
And I think she also just said recently, sis said she thinks she's severely autistic. I said not severely, but Chrisette Michelle ass was canceled, and that was the end of it. That was the end of it. And I really liked Chrisette Michelle. I've seen her in concert. She was stunning. But what it really is, the girls about didn't really like her like that anyways. So it was very easy to just discard her. Look, I'm gonna bring it back to what's scrolling at the bottom. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. So if she canceled, why he not canceled? Why we watching Nelly show? Nelly literally, at least, hold on, I want to hear, Chrisette Michelle actually had more of a valid reason as to why she even did it. Let's see.
And one thing, on to the words from Maya Angelou and from greats like Ayanna Vanzant, who understand that if we don't talk to each other, we'll never unify.
The woman, right?
I just also want to bring to y'all attention. Notice the contrast and how they dealt with these situations. I don't remember. Chrisette Michelle was, from what I remember, she was like, "Oh, I was doing this." When they asked me, I thought I was gonna help us like come together a little. Ain't none of them black men say that. They said they did it for money and y'all need to shut up. That's what they said. And then for Nelly to double down and start talking about, well, her husband white and the kids white, nothing about the energy feels the same. But she the one canceled, not the stupid black men. Let's go see what Soulja Boy said after. Let's look up what Soulja Boy said after the people responded.
Nigga, they paid me a bag, nigga. Obama ain't never put no money in my fucking pockets, nigga. Kamala ain't never put no money in my motherfucking pockets, nigga. Trump put money in my pockets, nigga. When motherfuckers are trying to say something about me performing at the crypto ball party, did Kamala call my fucking phone? Did Obama call my motherfucking phone? Did any of you niggas call my motherfucking phone? Oh, God, nigga. The fuck you mean, nigga? I do what the fuck I want, nigga. Trump called my phone, nigga. It wasn't even a Trump event. Trump wasn't even there, nigga. Y'all so worried about he performed, him, Snoop Dogg, Rick Ross. Kamala, you ain't even win, bitch.
Oh,
Obama, you ain't called my fucking phone, nigga. Y'all suck my dick, nigga.
Oh,
y'all want me to?
Oh! I didn't know he called her out her name. My God! But y'all ain't cancel Soulja Boy. Y'all about to take y'all kids to SeaWorld to see Soulja Boy and Bow Wow this summer. Y'all ain't gonna cancel him. And he called that lady out her name. My God, today. Again, the bar is below sea level. Oh my God. I want to look up one other person and then I'm a pivot a little. Let's see what Snoop Dogg's response was.
Yeah. Get your life right. Stop worrying about mine. I'm cool. I'm together. Still a black man. Still 100% black. Yeah. Get your.
And Pete, he playing the instrumental from Chrisette Michelle's song, A Couple of Forevers. These are some messy queens. You a messy queen that you went and took time to look up that song and play that while you said that. But when the people performed for Trump's first presidency, they was Uncle Tom's. If you go back to the beginning of Bob Live, then he called them Uncle Tom's. I want to show y'all something else. Because the black men love to bring up that Kamala put black men in jail. They love bringing that up. Okay, so I'm going to show y'all something else. This the only time black men really have something to say is if someone has said or did something to a black man. They don't care nothing about if they did something to a black woman, women, Pete. But if you did it to a man, it's a problem. I'm going to show something else.
Gayle King. Out of pocket for that shit. Way out of pocket. What do you gain from that? I swear to God, we the worst. We the fucking worst. We expect more from you, Gayle. Don't you hang out with Oprah? Why y'all attacking us? We your people. You ain't coming after fucking Harvey Weinstein asking them dumbass questions. I get sick of y'all. I want to call you one. Is it okay if I call her one? Funky dog head bitch. How dare you try to tarnish my motherfucking homeboy's reputation, punk motherfucker.
Now, I'm not going to talk about the deed, and I'm not going to say whether I thought he was playing in that lady kitty box either way. But this was in response to Gayle King asking Lisa Leslie about Kobe Bryant's alleged sexual assault. Now, it was inappropriate, but he had a whole court case from what I remember. So it ain't like she was bringing up booty chatter, but because Kobe Bryant was Snoop Dogg homeboy and he black, Gail had to be a dog-faced bitch. But she black too. I thought what was good for the goose was good for the gander. And I wonder what does Snoop Dogg had to say about Diddy. Is Diddy your homeboy too? You don't want them to say nothing about Diddy either because that's your homeboy? Before I move on to the other part I wanted to show, can we show some of the stuff Donald Trump has said about black men? Do they have it on here? You know what? I don't even have to do this. Let's show, because the black men, I don't know if black men like idolize Donald Trump because he has kind of always been in the public eye and he seems to always get money. But if the girls watch his documentary or read a book or something, he ain't giving what y'all think he giving. And he has been damaging to black people and black men for years. But y'all don't never bring that up. I don't understand. He had stuff with some housing. Let's see if I can find it. Because for some reason, y'all don't know nothing about this. But y'all can keep bringing up Kamala because y'all seen somebody tweet that one time. This was in the past. Hold on, in New York. He had some housing projects in New York. Let me get off of YouTube. Because it's a lot of girls that also don't read and don't talk about the stuff that matters. So that's probably why it ain't on YouTube. Oh, please. I know what I'm talking about. Housing projects. And he was like scamming people or doing something with some money. He was doing something crooked. Thank you. CNN Business. Thank you. The damn headline. Donald Trump was a nightmare landlord in the 1980s, and he was a landlord. It was a lot of black people too. Renters said he cut heat and hot water and imposed building rules. He was horrible. He did that stuff with the Central Park 5. Is that their name? And y'all always want to say something about somebody being black, and them was black men. Why y'all don't never bring that up? Why they don't never talk about that? I don't understand. Let's look that up. I always hear the girls say this, but I don't. Didn't he take out an ad in the newspaper? Let's see. But this from the
judges ruled that Donald Trump must stand trial for the defaming of the Central Park 5 who were exonerated. This whole case was after there was evidence presented to the courts and the public that these 5 young men had been falsely accused in 1989 and coerced into confessions. and it was established and they were released from jail. Donald Trump still called them names, still accused them of the crime, with full knowledge they had been exonerated.
They said they pled guilty. And I said, well, if they pled guilty, they badly hurt a person, killed a person ultimately. And if they pled guilty, then they pled, we're not guilty.
In 1989, 5 young Black and Latino teenagers were arrested and charged with raping and brutalizing a white female in Central Park. They were coerced into confessing and sentenced to long times in jail once they had been convicted. Many of us in the community protested it. At that time, Donald Trump, who was then a real estate magnate in New York, took out ads in newspapers saying, bring back the death penalty, and calling for these 5 young men to be executed. After several years, it was found these young.
Now, what was said about somebody doing stuff to Black men? What was said? Because I thought that was to go back to Nelly, the prosecutor who put, let me pull up the quote. Let me get it right. Let me find it. Y'all have a problem with, because the prosecutor, who has probably locked up more Black men that we've helped, this was his words. But what about Donald Trump? During Donald Trump while he was running, this man said, oh, if I become a convicted felon, the Black men should relate to me more. Was that positive? Like, y'all miss all of that. It's the cognitive dissonance for me. Do the girls? Okay, now I'm going to ask the people watching at home, and we're an hour in. Thank you all for joining me. Please subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, like, comment, and share. We're going to play a little Dora Explorer game. Positively foolish. Exactly. For the people watching at home, does everybody know who the Black Panthers are? I want everybody watching. You missed the context of what point? What are you speaking of, Stacy? Before I move on. And also, I'll give everyone some time. I want Stacy to tell me what she's talking about. And does everybody at home know who the Black Panthers are? Because all these men keep saying, I did it for money. I did it for the money. Okay, of course you did. This sounds about right. I'm going to show somebody else who did. I was showing this video because stupid Nelly, Tim said, these dumb boys be giving, I hate water, but I drink H2O, shaking my head. Just food. They stupid. I showed this clip because sometimes people don't believe me when I say stuff because I didn't go to college and I don't use Google. So I have to show someone who the people believe. So I showed this video because the Black men always want to bring up how Kamala was a prosecutor and she sent so many young Black men to jail, which is incorrect. But I wanted to show this because the Central Park 5, Donald Trump put a whole ad in the paper talking about the death penalty, but no one brings that up. I've never seen any of the men bring that up. All while she was running, they wanted to keep bringing up, she sent Black men to jail. She sent Black men to jail. But what did Donald Trump do? He also was a slum landlord, and it might have been in his documentary. I remember specifically he had some buildings that were like low income or something, and he was very shitty to his Black tenants. Tim said, yes, I know the Black Panthers. Shout out to Oakland, Cali, Huey P. Newton, and Bobby Seale, founders of the Black Panther Party. Stunning. I brought that up because from what And we can bring up numerous times in history where a black person sold out some other black people for some money or for an opportunity or for whatever, for selfish reasons, is my point. So let's look. Because again, the black men love to keep talking about black, and black men. So we're going to show another black man that did the same. And they probably didn't even watch the movie that Daniel Kaluuya was in. I can't. What's the name of that movie? Black Messiah. I'm on a real short clip. No, not the bird. Hold on. Here we go. Hold on. But who was the... Hold on. I know what to do. Thank you. Mm-mm. Oh, okay. See, I had to look it up because we don't even know this loser name. I didn't know the loser's name that sold out the Black Panthers. I was looking it up because I ain't want to say the wrong thing. Hold on. Because this, I always go back to history. Because one thing you can't argue is history. You can't argue facts. And black people love to use the Bible and something else. People need to start going back to history and reading books. Because again, black men or black people selling people out for some money or for an opportunity is nothing new. So Soldier Boy, Nelly, Snoop Dogg, y'all want to say Uncle Tom and Coons, that's what y'all was giving. It's giving this man. It's giving William O'Neal, bitch. Tomato.
We tried to develop negative information to discredit him, just like we did everybody else. We, meaning the FBI, I tried to come up with signs of him doing drugs or something, and never could. He was clean. He was dedicated. I've had private conversations with him. We got along pretty well. For about 7 months, I was his personal bodyguard. He wouldn't go anywhere without me. I know Fred Hampton better than anybody, to tell you the truth. He was dedicated. That's all I can say to it. We tried to develop negative information.
I'm wondering, because I don't even know I didn't watch that movie. I don't know all the details. I don't know why he sold everybody out. Why did he sell the people out? Let's see.
FBI agent Roy Mitchell asked me to go down to the local office of the Black Panther Party and try to gain membership. Well, I routinely supplied whatever floor plans or diagrams I could to the FBI. That started in June 1969. I mean, they had a floor plan and keys to the Black Panther headquarters. Later on, within the Black Panther Party, I was traveling around a lot. as a bodyguard to Hampton and so forth. And everywhere he went, I went. For about 7 months, I was his personal bodyguard. He wouldn't go anywhere without.
I want to know let's ask Google, what did William O'Neal get for selling out that man? What did William O'Neal get for selling out the Black Panthers? But what did this bitch do? Okay. The Googler. See, I love doing this live together. So we can look at it together. Let's look together. Because I wasn't around. I don't know everything. I knew this bitch sold them out, but I ain't know why. William O'Neal, a car thief, was offered a deal by the FBI, infiltrate the Black Panther Party, or face prison. He successfully joined the Black Panthers and gained the trust of Fred Hampton, the beloved chairman of the Illinois chapter. However, O'Neal was secretly providing the FBI with the floor plan to Hampton's apartment. Now, I do know that they went in that man's apartment and shot them up. I know that. And that's a mess. But don't this sound familiar? Doesn't it sound familiar? Somebody black selling out. Just said, fuck the whole black community, honey, because I'm getting a check. I'm getting a Trump check. While you were running your... we need this clip right now. Oh my God. Oh my God. You cannot make this stuff up. The girls are looking together to gather the dumb girls. Now, one thing Quentin gonna always do is gather the girls. And you don't have to agree with me, but I'm gonna give you the facts and let you know why you need to. We have to stop. Like, how many times do this happen? How many times does the same things have to happen until we get the point? So it's how many years later we still doing the same shit. But the girls gonna get every excuse and reason to still support Nelly and Ashanti. But Paula Chrisette Michelle wanted to commit suicide. And ain't nobody going around her house to see about her. And I thought it was hashtag protect black women. I guess not.
You don't understand is while you were running your mouth with him, I was running to the bank, sweetie. And depositing a Trump check. Honey, Donald Trump. Yeah, the one you grabbed.
Yes, honey. Oh, while you were running your mouth, that's what Soldier Boy Snoop Dogg told us. Yes, sis, get us together. While you were running your mouth, I was going down to the bank cashing my check. Donald Trump. Bitch. I need to blow my nose. Excuse me for a moment. I want to challenge. I have a challenge. And I know the girls ain't gonna do it, but I got a challenge. Y'all keep wanting to boycott these stores that you need to shop at. And y'all ain't about boycotting Amazon, but y'all keep wanting to boycott, tell us where we can't shop and stuff. I want to match you in the night of charity. What night do Nelly and Ashanti show? Come on, let's see. What day it come on? Together Forever. Schedule. It premiered on what day was the 26th? Hold, please. on Thursday. I challenge everybody watching my live and tell your friends too. I challenge everybody watching my live. Don't watch that show. I said don't watch the shit at all. But don't watch it. Don't watch it this Thursday. You can find something else to watch. We watch Love Island. Don't watch that show. Because if it matters that much, if we want to boycott the stores, why we can't boycott this bitch? Put your view in where your mouth is, and don't watch Together Forever. You will be okay. Skip it for 2 weeks. Woo! I'm being messy. I'm clipping this, or I'm about to make this a thing. Cause y'all gonna stop playing with me. I am a motherfucking ally. Me and my best friend was just talking about this. I think I'd be more mad about stuff that go on with black women than they be. Don't watch this show. They ain't talking about nothing. That bitch sold you for a little $100,000. He let us all be out on the limb. He didn't care nothing about his black woman. Oh, it's on there. Oh, it's on there. So if you ain't binged it, don't watch it. Oh, we belong together. Don't tell the people it's called Together Forever. I'm fucking up the name on purpose because don't find it, bitch. Together Forever. That is correct. Thank you, bestie. He said, if you want to hear ally, I'm a motherfucking ally to all the women, the cis women and the trans women. I be mad. I be around women. I have been on the phone with my best friend and heard a lady's son call her bro. And I was so mad, like it was me. I just don't, and maybe, you know, to me, I always like to say, I grew up with a single mother and I have sisters. I grew up with a single mother and I don't have sisters. But you ain't about to play in my face. It's not a weekly episode show. All the episodes are on Peacock. Okay, that makes sense. Well, I'm going to challenge everybody who can hear my voice. If you clicked on this video and made it to this point and you have not watched Tacky, We Belong Together from Nelly and Ashanti, don't watch it. Because he showed everybody today what he thought about them. He don't give a fuck. And that same energy he has toward Kamala and her white husband and kids, does he have it to his colleagues and their white and whatever, they other wives and girlfriends and children? Girl, bye. To drive my point home, let's look at these bitches partners. Because if you watched Cat Williams, which I'm gonna show this clip actually, and he guilty of this himself, but he said it and it was funny. Let me see if I can find it. Hold, please. But good evening. Thank you everyone for joining the fashion doll. Pardon my hair. I am letting my hair grow out. I am growing out my roots. I am using Sacred. I'm trying to see if the Sacred drops, if I notice a difference. Because I know the girls is not used to seeing me with all these roots showing. So be patient with me. Sacred is not through with me yet. Praise God. Let's see if I can find the clip of Cat Williams that I'm thinking of. Oh, here we go. Because Nelly, you took it here. So because you took it here, because we need to have a whole Bible study Sunday sermon on the black men and how they don't like black women. That's a whole nother night. We need like a whole week's revival on how the black men don't like black women. We ain't gonna start on that fully tonight, but we're gonna touch on it. Woo!
Against the team.
Do they have a shorter version? Yes, let's do the shorter one.
Oh, I didn't want to get with a white woman because I was scared she might have me running down the street like Jonathan Majors.
There you go. See, come on, cat.
Not because I didn't like white women. I think white women are as great as any other women. But I'm not going to act like I'm not scared of them. I have a reason. Stayed away from that. And remember, I told you the drug came in. I already...
Showing me a side of the business.
This is not the part. That's not the part I wanted to show. It was... Wait, where did the clip that was there at first go? Hold on. Yes.
I don't harbor any resentment to any of these entities. I can't be jealous. I've never seen them have anything that I ever wanted. I don't harbor any resentment to any of these entities. I can't be jealous. I've never seen them.
The little part that I want y'all to hear.
I've never seen them have anything that I ever wanted. If you sign up for their program, you get a light-skinned, weird-faced wife that never do an interview. Listen, in 20 years, won't do it.
Okay, did y'all hear what he said? Kevin Hart said the package is to get a weird-looking, light-skinned wife with a big face. That's what Kevin Hart said. I mean, Cat Williams said. But I also want, before we move on, I just want to show that Cat Williams also dated a light-skinned, weird looking light-skinned lady. So he is not above it. He thought he got away with it. But you know, the girls always remember who you was with. And you was with Hazel E, Miss Mamas. So you also had the package. You had a weird why are they showing oh, because see, that's why I don't like pardon me, I'm using Microsoft Edge and it just be making these new tabs. That's why I don't like Edge. Chrome, you need to get it together. I don't know why I can't use StreamYard in Chrome, but I can't. But get into Cat Williams and big face, weird looking Hazel E. So you had one too. But Nelly, don't do it. Don't do it. All of these bitches be with a lady that ain't black or that's black-ish. And he had the nerve to call Kamala a person of color. You really tried it. Let's start it off. Let's go down the list. And I like Usher, but him and that wife been wearing me out too. So we're gonna start with her. What is she? Let's see what ethnicity she is first. Because I know she ain't black. Girl, talking about a blend like she's some seasoning. Jennifer, ethnicity is a blend of Italian or Puerto Rican heritage. She ain't black. And this what she look like. You ain't said nothing about Usher. Let's go to who Ludacris married to. Girl, what kind of name is that? She ain't black. She ain't black. She don't look black to me. Oh, I'm not even sharing the tab. Look at her name. Your Duxie. She ain't black. Let's see what her ethnicity is. She is not black. So see, this is what I be saying. If we're going to talk about it, let's talk about it. That wasn't, you thought you was eating the girls up with that one, Nelly. You wasn't. No. Yes, your Duxie. She ain't black. I just looked it up. Mixed ethnicity. What is Gabon? I don't even think I ever heard of Gabon. It's Central Africa. Oh, well, she don't look black. I don't care where she was born. She don't look black. And her father is American. Maybe he white. That lady don't look black. Um, who else? Who else is Nelly friends with? Call them out. Oh, I'm about to make some of y'all mad because this bitch one of them too. Is this girl black? Who is Jada Wallace? Is she black? I don't know. But I wait. I could just shut all of this down. Hold, please. I just want to know when did, aside from me, when did black people as a collective start getting mad because people had mixed children? I'll wait. Cause I ain't never heard none of the girls say too much about it besides me. Let me tell it. The girls eat up a mixed child. Nah, I know Diana Ross and her family at home minding their business. But don't nobody say nothing about Diana Ross and her children and grandchildren. Since we concerned about people being POCs and not married to black people, when was that the concern? I'm gonna show another picture of them. Girl, where's their holiday picture? It's one worse than this. They got a holiday picture. You got finding the black people in the picture is like a it's like, where's Waldo? And I'm not saying that whatever. Well, tonight, I'm not saying nothing on this, but I'm just saying, if this was the determining factor for who was going to be your president, y'all ain't never cared with nobody else. And I'm about to talk about who y'all really about to get mad, because let's look at the who the Ross family inspired, because they just as bad. Jackson family photo. If they even got one. This ain't serving what I want. What's the now y'all watching at home? I know y'all know. Remember some of the Jacksons, like some of the Jackson 5 sons made a group. What was the name of that group? I'm being messy. Jackson nephews. 3T. Is that their name? 3T. Let's look at 3T. Now we know what the Jacksons look like. Look at these kids. And we know what Michael Jackson and LaToya. Let's look at. I just want to prove a point, because you're not about to play in my face today. Not on this day. We're not about to keep playing these games with these men. Just say I didn't care and I wanted the money and leave it at that. Her child ain't black. We know Michael Jackson kids ain't black. And we love the Jacksons. You can't say nothing about the Jacksons. So again, when do we start caring about people not having black kids. Now y'all, that's the only time we cared because she was running for president. Oh, okay. Girl, bye. Mm-mm. Go play with your puss. I ain't got time. I really don't. It was another point I had. And I also wanted to talk about somebody else. Since we own it, since we are on the topic of what's good for the goose is good for the gander, honey, and we are being even. That's what I said. Stop gaslighting us to just say you would do anything for $1 so you could go to the casino. Yes, I didn't have to hear none of that. Just say, I wanted the money, period. Me and my wife just had 2 kids. We could use this money. You know what? You know what I would have respected more from Nelly? If he said, y'all know I ain't released no music in a long time. Um, I- my bills is bagged up. Quiet as it's kept. I feel like I ain't really started seeing Nelly like that, or like seeing him doing performances until he started back doing performances with Ashanti. So quiet as it's kept, I feel like Ashanti put him back on. She doing him a favor, and that is not cute to me. Mm-mm. The girls got to do better. The streets say the man got a gambling problem. Oh, mm. Let me put Ren. Child. Just say I can't make mid music anymore. So this is the next best thing for me to make some money for the casino. The street said the man got a piece of a gambling problem. Where do I want to? Because I want to talk about something else. It's been so much stuff going on. I want to talk about something else. I kind of want to take, because it kind of goes together to me. I kind of want to talk about something I just seen on Instagram before I came on here. Hold please. Yes. And I'm again, thank you for joining. If you're watching, please please subscribe, hit the notification bell, share this with a friend. Yes, honey, get into it. The theme of tonight's Bible study is what's good for the goose is good for the gander. Ashanti won Lady of Soul at the Soul Train Awards 2021, and Nelly has been trying to ride her coattails since. Oh, is that okay? I remember that. Um, um, Sticking with the theme of what's good for the goose is good for the gander. The next topic that we are going to talk about, this is somebody who I I have spent a lot of time defending her, but she is someone who needs to be defended. And people are usually upset with her or like bashing her for very dumb reasons. Like unlike this dumb shit with Nelly and all these like sorry. But you know how the ladies love to cape for all the stupid men who don't be doing nothing and adding nothing to our lives, don't be singing about nothing positive, just I guess because they cute. This lady actually, or at least to me, I don't feel that way. She educates me on things. I think a lot of people on things, but people are always running to tear her down. And this is a perfect example of why if you don't listen to the country album, that's fine, but you can keep that to yourself because we already got to deal with these bitches. And I'm about to show. Can we get some solidarity somewhere?
Music country charts. And one of them's Beyonce. You can tell her we're coming for her fucking ass. That shit ain't country music, and it ain't ever been country music, and it ain't gonna be country music. In front of me on the Apple Music country.
His name is Gavin Addock. I have never heard his name a day in my life before. Let's look up Gavin Addock. Oh, excuse me, Adcock. Oh, that's an ugly name. Girl, that man, girl. We about to roast this bitch. Look at this man. People in the comments watching me, please tell me how old y'all think Gavin Adcock is. Please tell me how old y'all think he is. Oh, I cannot. I'll wait. Girl, this man was born in 1998. Yes, he is in his 20s. Look at he look older than me. He look like he got kids. like he could have some grown kids, bitch. I'm screaming. See, this what happened when you evil and you don't mind your business. You age like a raisin in the sun. You need to mind your business. We ain't even never heard of you. And what that mean? They coming for Beyonce. They coming for Beyonce on the Apple charts. That's fine. Beyonce not the only black person making country. And who said it ain't country? Because the last time I checked, the black people the ones that made it. So I would definitely think we should be the authority on what's country or not. And if you read or listen, Beyonce said it's a Beyonce album. It's not a country album. The girls just be so upset. Tim said he looked like a gang leave. I'm screaming. Literally, man, he looked like he got grandkids looking old as hell. Meanwhile, who is that? Who are you? Who are you? Never heard of him a day in my life. Who cares? Let's look on his Wikipedia page. Let's see if he got one. I tried to look up your Wikipedia page and a brand of vinegar came up. Oh, I was about to say, girl, he don't have a Wikipedia. This ain't no Wikipedia. He don't. Girl, that's the read right there. He don't even have a Wikipedia. Let me make sure, because I'm not on my usual Chrome. But Wikipedia is usually one of the first things that come up. No, he has a biography. Biographies are us. Work. So, he don't even have an Apple Music or Spotify link. Sips White Claw. But this a lesson at home. If you don't like Beyonce, that's your business. If you don't like her album, that's your business. We do not need you taking time to go tell people how much you don't like her album or how much it ain't country to you. You can keep it to yourself, because all these white bitches, they doing it enough. They don't need backup. And this the same thing for the black men. These bitches don't need no backup. They're doing a great job. He's a non-MF factor, and that's why he's big mad. I agree. How are you gonna come for Beyonce? Meanwhile, I gotta stream your music on iHeart Music. I can't. I kind of want to close out on one other girl that I just want y'all to take a gander at, cause she another one that's been on my radar. Should I do it? Maybe I'll save it for another day. I'll save it for another day. And sometimes I pick and choose who I'm going to talk about on the internet. Because when I make it big and I have my talk show, I don't have time for the girls to be digging up my live when I said what I said. But one thing about me, I'll be like, girl, you could come sit on my show. I said it, and I will tell you why I said it. Cause bitch, I'm just that bad. I ain't scared of nobody. But still, I am careful with who I go in on the internet. I don't know if the girls have noticed. Now, people that know me know whose fashions I dog down to the ground. But I don't do that on my YouTube. I don't know if the girls ever noticed that. Because you don't know who the girls is friends with and who see what. I ain't got time. Gavin Adcock want to come for Beyonce's Grammys. Meanwhile, he can't get nominated for. Girl, he can't even get a Wikipedia page. So we don't. I wasn't pulling it up because I'm worried about him. I just was putting it up because, we just to show, similar to how I feel about Nelly and Snoop Dogg. We don't need y'all in the mix doing this. It's enough going on. It truly is. I know the girls was not paying attention to the Project 2025 stuff. My friend brought it to my attention that I don't watch the news, but I think Trump and his little administration is trying to work on that birthright citizenship piece. That's a mess. That's not. Now I don't know. The girls always find a way for something to work on people that look like us, but not the white people. Because I would assume that the white people that weren't born here, if they enact that, they have to go somewhere too. But they're not going. They'll keep them because they the good ones. They the good immigrants they want. They don't want the immigrants that look like us. But this why people need to pay attention. Y'all need to stop listening to this propaganda and these dumb posts on Facebook that a bitch that don't know, that doesn't know anything, a bitch that don't even know how the electoral college work. That's not who you need to be listening to, who to vote for. Not a bitch like Nelly. Oh no, not the girls were suspended from college. Like his wife, for example. Wait, what you talking about? Yes, exactly. Like all of his wives. I think all the Trump wives have been European ladies. They all been immigrants for what I know. So it's just so rich. But this is why people need to Melania and Ivanka. And then didn't he have another wife too? I know Ivanka ass was something else as well. Y'all better read. Y'all better stop listening to y'all stupid man. If you got a dumb one, if you got one, you need to drop them. Y'all better stop listening to him, cause you gonna be somewhere dead while he tootsie rolling with a new bitch. Cause you ain't got your rights. Better get it together. Ain't no bitch laying in my bed that voted for Donald Trump. Period. Mm-mm. It's just certain things. It's just not happening. Mm-mm. You're not coming around me arguing about no bitch. Like, I have been in conversations with people in recent times. I was in a room with some men and Diddy came up and they were talking about him in a positive light. And I was like, I'm a celebrity, get me out of here. They were like, "Ooh, I wish I was in the room." What? What is happening? Where am I at? I didn't know what was happening. Girl, I was just at a function. R. Kelly was playing once again. And I didn't even say nothing. I was like, I ain't even saying nothing today. But like, if you're a person that wants to argue me about why you should be able to listen to R. Kelly music, you're not my kind of person. Cause I'm not going back and forth with you about that. I'm not arguing with a bitch about something that ain't right in the beginning. So if that's the hill that you want to die on, down the bitch. But it won't be me. I will not go down in history that I just could not let go of whatever. Not no song. Bitch, if Beyonce come out tomorrow and we hear that she was playing with little kids, girl, fuck her. I would never. And I'm not speaking that on her, but I'm just saying, like, I don't give a fuck about that. I'm not being loyal to no bitch. I don't care who you are or what you doing. Some people think, nah, I can't. This same weird bitch, it made the art and was writing about it. And specifically with R. Kelly, all his music is about sex. And we know he was having sex with little girls. So that just don't go together. And I wouldn't be wanting some man on my back and R. Kelly playing. No, I can't disassociate like that. I'm sorry, I can't. And if y'all could do that, that's fine. But I can't do it. And I am an artist. And if I ever have a scandal and it's some shit like that, y'all can burn my shit. It's okay. I will not be upset. But I ain't gonna have one. But I'm just saying, it's okay. But then even with this, people pick and choose. If certain people have a scandal, then y'all can figure again, like Chrisette Michelle, we done nobody care nothing about her. I'm not defending R. Kelly or any of the rest. I just think it is exhausting that people pick and choose where to draw the line. Child labor making cheap clothes is cool, but not other child abuse. That's true as well. But I'm just saying, to me, there are things that we actually have control over. We don't necessarily have control over, excuse me, we don't have control over sweatshops and who is making clothes. Excuse me. Just like we don't have control over these Latin people that have to work in the farms, which is basically modern day slavery. But as black people, we ain't complaining because we know we not taking our ass out there. So it's lots of things that we could, if we want to get in the nitty gritty, we can. But I think not listening to someone's song or not watching Nelly and Ashanti's tacky show on Peacock is very simple and easy. Very, very. And to take it a step further, it's real easy not to go to none of these bitches' concert because you spending money on them at that point. True. I got to take a stand where I can. True. I wish people would broaden their activism. We have more control than we think when we speak with our dollars. I agree. Which is why, and hey, thank you for joining, Aja. Yes. This is why I said I'm challenging everyone watching. It is, yes, simple and easy on the low hanging fruit. We definitely could do the minimum. Yes, you definitely could do the minimum. That's the minimum. But speaking of the minimum, oh, okay. I actually want to go see Brandy and Monica, so we could go together. Let's chat about. Do you have tickets already? I want to see them. I'm really going for Monica, but I also want to see Kelly. And you know, Money Long got me blocked, but I'm not a hater. I still like Money Long's music. But yes, let's go. Honey, we're gonna have to get into not yet. Let's connect. Okay, Stunner. We're gonna have to get into maybe I'll do a video on Brandy and Monica's fashions on this press tour. Brandy has been looking nice. She has. I'm not gonna play her like she been looking bad, but it's just funny seeing her with Monica all the time. Girl, bye. Tim said, I got my tickets. I'll be seeing my girl Brandy Rihanna. I'm mad. That's her middle name. And I see a girl by Tarina talking about, now you know you going to see Brandy. Girl, bye. Now, I will say this. Now, my bestie know this. I like Brandy's music. She has a good discography to me. I think I like every album but B7. I don't like that last album. But all the other albums, I like her albums. I just personally don't care to hear Brandy sing the album live. Like, I don't like seeing Brandy sing live. And not that she can't sing. I just think, what is that? Here you go with the Ashley Norwood. I didn't even call her Ashley today. But since you said it, I call Brandy Ashley Norwood because she has an ashy voice to me. I don't really care for how she sounds live. And then she be doing all the runs, and I don't like it. I just be wanting her to sing the song. I hate Borderline. I hate it. Dave says she needs to sing the first 4 albums. Yes. She can give us a little Human and a little 211. I like 211. Is Aphrodisiac and Full Moon part of the 4? I'm kind of forgetting the discography right now. I love Monica's music too. That's why I said I'm really going for Monica. But yes, we love the girls. I always say this. Oh, I like Human. Human has a song called Something Is Missing. Is it called Acapella Something Is Missing in parentheses? That's my song, bitch. Human got some cute songs to me. I said what I said. I like all the albums except for B7. Aphrodisiac is the 4th. Okay. What's her albums? Never Say Never. Hey, When in Rome. Yeah, I like Human. Human had a couple songs on it that I like. If you're not a pop girl, yeah, that's probably why. I like she got a song that's like a street sign or something. That was a good album to me. I liked Human, but yes, it was very pop. Oh, thank you, friend. Brandy, Never Say Never, Full Moon Aphrodisiac. Okay, I do like all of these, the first 4. You are a real Brandy fan. It's okay to it's okay to admit it. You know about her discography than me. I can say I'm a fan, I guess. I just don't love Brandy. And I don't care for Brandy as a person, but I like her music. Now, one thing about me, friend, and my bestie can attest to this, there will be a lot of people that I don't go up for, but I would know the discography. I know the music. And case in point, I really like Aaliyah. And some people might think that I don't like her because if you try to bait me in the conversation about Beyonce, I'm gonna get you together. But I love Aaliyah. I love all her music. I love stupid ass Carrie Hilson first album. The second one has some songs. There's a lot of girls like, I might not like you, but I like the music. First in Love. Thank you, When in Rome. Self-titled, Never Say Never, Full Moon, Human, 211, B7. When in Rome said, you don't like her. She's really nice. I think some people, she goes off his face. Yes, that's how I feel about Monica. About Brandy. Brandy comes off as fake to me. I also do not like her brother. To me, they wanted to keep Brandy in this. I'm the Disney princess. I was Cinderella, and Brandy was grown and living life just like everybody else. You had a child, that's fine. Brandy lied and said she was married, had a whole show. And then fast forward to when I was older and Twitter was popular. I just remember Brandy being on Twitter, kind of being like catty and saying passive aggressive stuff. I wish Brandy had aged gracefully in her career more than she did. for a minute, she was coming off like a hater, like Tamar to me. Now when it comes to Monica, she can sing Miss Thing, The Boy Is Mine, All Eyes on Me, After the Store, The Makers of Me Still Standing. I'm gonna do you one better, Big Waves. I like Monica's Cold Red as well. Cold Red has multiple songs that I like. I love Deep. I love oh, let me look at it. Just right for me. Is that on that album with stupid ass Lil Wayne? Now, see, this is why I say, huh? I'm a music girl. I likes the music. I listen to I'm an album girl. Brandy seems like an odd duck in real life, and we all know how Ray J is. Agreed. I don't care too much for Monica's Cold Red album. It's acquired. Really? I live for her clackback. She had clackback era. She had never spoke up for herself, and it was about time. Okay. And maybe because I'm gonna add another piece after I read these. Cold Red is trash outside of a few songs. I like Alone in Your Heart. I think I like that one. After that fatal car accident, Brandy just went downhill for me. I agree. And Tim said, yes, that song Lil Wayne is on Cold Red. Okay. I like that album. I remember get it being nasty to a couple of them songs. Yes, honey. I like Call My Name. I think I like I Know. What's I Know? Oh yeah, I Know was cute to me. I like Deep. I think I like Alone in Your Heart. Yes, Alone in Your Heart was cute to me. Uh, 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 yes. The fake marriage controversy was a mess as well, but folks are saying it was her team and that mama. That makes sense. Tim said, I like maybe one song from Human. That's Piano Man. I like Piano Man. You're Winter Rose said you're mad at her for a car accident that she didn't cause. Get therapy for that was shady. Okay. I'ma just go on to just stay on here for a few more minutes, shall and do 2 hours. I don't think I ever did a 2 hour live by myself, have I? I hope y'all were entertained. How many times do you lie and your favorite artists continue to lie, but y'all want to nail Brandy to the cross? Girl, bye. I'm gonna let you have that one. For sure, that fake marriage was a fool. It very much was to me. We lie about shit all the time. In my days, the only thing I really lied about is when I wasn't ready to come out to my family, and that was more so for safety reasons or to make sure I wasn't gonna get my life wasn't gonna blow up. But outside of that, I don't be lying, so no, I don't really like liars. Too bad we never got a Beyonce tribute because the girls wouldn't do it justice unless it's Blue Ivy. Girl, we not about to argue. Girl, we not about to argue about Brandy. You right, I'm wrong. She said it was MTV. They were trying to do a Black Newlyweds. Oh, I didn't know that. I know I'm right. Oh Lord, you can have her now. Brandy is a legendary, but okay. Nowadays, celebrities lying on reality TV is not even a story. Yes, that's true. But just at that time, that just was so like, ooh, you really set up this whole show to come on here and play like you was married. Girl, we didn't care. Everybody that had a damn baby out of wedlock. Like, that ain't nothing. But this why I go back to it just gave me that her family wanted her to be Cinderella her whole life, and that's not realistic. She just didn't want to say it was her mama. It was the mama, in my opinion. It was the mama. the grandmama, the baby. It was, please play Ray J performance of 106 apart with Lil No. Think about MTV at that time. Cribs was a lie. Newlyweds was a lie. Well, Jessica Simpson and Nick Lachey was actually married. Oh. This one we're gonna end the live on. Thank you, Tim. You just gave me an idea. Y'all funny. This was funny. Thank you to everyone for coming to watch and entertain my foolishness. I hope I did give the girls a lesson, and it's running at the bottom. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. Yes, Ren. When I want to go to the tour, I think I'm gonna go with my friend AB because I really want. I would like to see all the girls, but then being happy, her being dumb, they were trying. Oh, gotcha. That makes sense. And the girls gave Jessica so much hate over the chicken of the sea and tuna and label when I wouldn't get confused too because it does say chicken. I just thought that was funny. And again, when did people start caring when a woman was done? And I'm not saying that to be shady, but like, girl, that's literally an archetype. That's why Marilyn Monroe was playing like she was done. When did we start villainizing women for just being pretty? Girl, bye. Again, that's why y'all need to read a book. I'm about to read this quote. Hold on. This for my culture girls that read a book. Tim said, and now look at Jessica. Her brand is huge. It is. Quentin, what are your opinions about the backlash people are trying to give Kelly Rowland for opening? Oh, I didn't know she had backlash. I think they really tried to play her, but she has stood the rest of the time. When Destiny Child made independent women. What you talking about, Ren? I mean, when? I want to read this quote. This is from the Great Gatsby. This is Daisy Buchanan's quote. I hope she'll be a fool. That's the best thing a girl could be in this world, a beautiful little fool. And I'm not saying that that's accurate, but I'm just saying, and it's an old book, that is how people been feeling about women for a very long time. So I don't know why when we got to Jessica Simpson and Portia Williams, it was a problem. It was fine when Anna Nicole Smith ass was stupid, and I love her. But like, oh, the girls pick and choose who could play dumb. It never bothered me. I love Jessica Simpson. That's my girl, and love her music, and love Ashley Simpson music. That's when people start quitting. Oh, gotcha. You want to be independent, then your ass can't be dumb. Gotcha. Daisy said that because she wanted her daughter to be unaware of the pain she was experiencing. This is true, but I'm just thinking in general, that's like an archetype for women. So I just was like, why was people so mad at her? The metaphor was stupid, but MTV was just out here trying to do the most. Come on, public affair. Okay, we're about to close out on this. Y'all go stream. I want to say this is Ashanti's last album, Braveheart. This is on Braveheart. I used to really like this song. She did. Wait, was it Count? No. What song did she do? Hold on. This is what we gonna close out on. Yes. I wish they just had the end part. Does anyone know this infamous performance? I don't go up for them snowflakes, but I do like Ashley Tisdale and Hillary Duff. We not streaming that tired shit since she want to be MAGA. Who MAGA? before we get off of here, who is MAGA? So I don't play it no more. Oh, and I forgot to bring up Carrie Underwood because we ain't had no problem canceling Carrie Underwood ass. And I don't know why we were so surprised that the damn white lady was a MAGA person. So we definitely need to cancel the black people because they know better, bitch. What album? Oh, Ashanti. Oh, she did she put out some new music? I'm screaming, yes. Ashanti could go to hell with Nelly if you ask me. I don't want to hear nothing. Mm-mm. But I'm on the show this. We can make fun of her. We gonna close out on this performance, just the end. She's married to MAGA. That's the next child. Yes, that's the show I was talking about. Oh, I'm screaming. That's gonna be the name of the show, Married to MAGA. I liked a couple songs on Braveheart. I like this song she performed. This this performance at the Queen Latifah show is hilarious. We not watching the whole performance. We just gonna watch the end. If you never seen this before, you're welcome because it is a key. Hey, hey, so, 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 so. And you know what? Her her dedication to her craft is why she ended up with that man that she with. Yes, honey, married to MAGA. Written entertainment. Looking a damn mess, a hot ass mess. Quentin, if we may, please make a suggestion on who you would love to join you if we can discuss some of the girls. Oh, and I would like to join you if we can discuss some of the girls' Super Bowl performances. I have a GIF saved. I scream every time I see it. I'm screaming. Tim, you want to discuss the past Super Bowl performances or the girls that want to perform coming up? And this the last thing I'm saying. I'm closing out. I want to talk about Love Island with my friends. um, damn. Oh, I saw Dua Lipa supposed to perform at the Super Bowl, and that's my girl, bitch. We could go past and perspective. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna have to talk because I don't. We're gonna have to talk like what we talking about. You know, I have a very focused channel. You know, I come on with a plan. I love Dua Lipa. She's gonna be in Chicago like a few days after my birthday. I plan to go see her for my birthday. Because the world has to be honest about Rihanna's. Ciao. Okay. We could do one. But I'm about to get off of here. It was lovely chatting with y'all, my housemates. Oh, I love the warehouse. We need t-shirts. Ace has some sexy lips, but those some little boys on that island. Where the knuckles at? I agree. And then we got one, but uh, child. Okay, so since I know that my YouTube family also watches Love Island, maybe I'm gonna pop on here and do a Love Island catch up. Would we like that? That'd be cute. Maybe I'll do that one day this week. I'm gonna have to have somebody else on here with me because I missed a few episodes, so I don't know everything. But that would be cute. I don't know why I am obsessed with Love Island. I don't even like dating shows like that, but this show is the T. It's giving social experiment. But okay, boys, girls, and flower pots. I'm gonna do something the devil never did and leave you all. I mean, I might let Nick eat the kitty cat on a drunk night. But I reveal who I would let in between my legs and in my butt when we discuss Love Island. But okay, y'all, I'll holler at y'all later. Good night. Go read your scriptures. No matter what do I think. What do all I think is my truth? Bye.